All right, let's talk about a rumor that is just wild. We're looking at a collision between two of the biggest worlds out there, global football and Hollywood action movies. Yup, you heard that right. We're diving into the chance that Cristiano Ronaldo could actually join the Fast and Furious franchise.
So, the question is, for real, could one of the greatest athletes in history swap his football boots for a spot in one of the biggest movie sagas of all time? It sounds kind of crazy, but let's actually unpack where this whole thing started.
Okay, so here's the deal, the rumor that's got everyone talking. Cristiano Ronaldo, the one and only CR7, is apparently being lined up to leap from the pitch right into the world of Fast and Fury.
And you gotta understand, this isn't just a small jump. We're talking about a global sports icon, a guy who commands the attention of billions, moving into a blockbuster film franchise that's known for its absolutely insane over-the-top action. This is a massive, massive crossover. So you might be thinking, where did this even come from? Like, did it just pop up on some random forum online? Well, no. This story actually comes from a source right at the heart of the whole operation.
Yep, the man who is Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel himself, is the one who let this slip. And look, when the star and producer of the entire saga says something, you listen. That gives this whole rumor some pretty serious weight.
And here's the kicker. According to Diesel, this wasn't just some daydream or a fun what-if scenario. A role was specifically written with CR7 in mind for the next movie. That means they were seriously planning on how to bring him into this universe.
I know. A soccer star and Fast and Furious? It sounds a little weird at first. But you know, when you actually start to connect the dots, casting Ronaldo in one of these movies starts to make a surprising amount of sense.
So let's really think about this for a second. What are these movies all about? What does the Fast family really stand for? Well, it turns out CR7 pretty much lives and breathes a lot of those same ideals, starting with the most obvious one.
Speed. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Ronaldo is legendary for that explosive speed on the field. That ability to just burst past defenders. Well, that kind of velocity is literally the engine of the entire Fast and Furious franchise. It's a perfect match.
Then you've got power. Think about Ronaldo's ridiculously powerful free kicks, his physical strength. He's just a pure force of an athlete. And that kind of raw physical power fits right in with the bone-crunching, high-impact action scenes that these movies are famous for.
Now this one is maybe the most important: discipline. Ronaldo's entire career has been built on it. His work ethic is the stuff of legend. And that same intense focus is exactly what Dom Toretto and his crew need to pull off all of their impossible heists and missions.
And finally, it all comes down to one thing: legacy. Both Ronaldo and the Fast Saga are obsessed with it. CR7 is always pushing to cement his place as the greatest of all time. And Dom's crew? They're always fighting for family and the legacy they're going to leave behind. So, you see? When you lay it all out, it just clicks. Speed, power, discipline, legacy. These aren't just buzzwords. They are the absolute core philosophy of the Fast Saga. And they're the pillars of Cristiano Ronaldo's entire career. It's a surprisingly perfect fit.
So naturally, when a rumor this huge drops, what happens? The internet absolutely explodes. It didn't just make a few headlines, it created a legitimate firestorm online.
And I'm not just saying that. The source material nails it. Just the idea of this happening was enough to get everybody talking, debating, and, let's be honest, getting pretty hyped.
But what's really cool about this whole thing is who started talking. This wasn't just for movie fans. It brought together two completely different, gigantic fan bases. All of a sudden, you've got sports fans and cinema buffs in the same conversations, all buzzing about the same thing.
So, after all the hype, all the excitement, and all the reasons why it actually makes sense, we have to ask the big question. Is this thing for real? Is it actually going to happen?
And here's the reality check. For right now, the answer is, we don't know for sure. Despite everything we've heard, even from Vin Diesel, there has been no official confirmation that Ronaldo is going to show up on screen. It's still just an incredible possibility. So that leaves us all wondering, right? Are we going to see one of the world's most famous athletes join one of Hollywood's most legendary crews? Only time's going to tell if CR7 actually makes that leap and officially becomes the newest member of the Fast family.